Sorry about the intermission, guys, but now we resume. Heaven forbid! Defend me, Mr. Wright. Do you realize what you're saying? You can't do that. Why not? I most certainly can. Don't worry. I think there are different rules in this country. I'm quite used to taking on all sorts of trials. Let's try in your normal trial. Can you imagine how furious mine would be if I let anything happen to you? That's right, Mr. Wright. You are but a naive tourist, ignorant of our ways. What are the rules here of this trial? You are smart, you will heed my advice. Do not pursue this matter any further. Looks like it's defending somebody else easier said than done in this country. Bailiff, throw this man out. What? Hold it! Huh? Your Majesty, if you please. You have something to say, Mr. Payne? It's the same. Why not allow it, Your Majesty? Why not have him defend the accused? It can prove very interesting, right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Right, Mr. Whoever you are. Prosecutor, are you acquainted with this traveler? He might be, might not. I think he looks familiar. That's Chief Prosecutor, Your Majesty. Yes, I'm acquainted with him. Oh, I knew he looked familiar. It's a defense attorney from my native land. Wait, have they met before? I don't think Phoenix remembers him, though. Morty was in the courtroom before. So they've met not prior times. Heavens to Betsy. What? Mr. Wright? You're a defense attorney? Yeah, you didn't know that? Shock. Send the gavel. Order. I'll have order. A defense attorney. Well, this is a shock. Why is it so shocking? You'd be surprised to hear that I have more than 10 years of experience. That's true. More than 10 years. I think the first year was in 2014. I'm not sure how long old the Phoenix Wright series is, but he's won lots of trials. As there aren't all that many lawyers around here. Apparently not. Your Majesty, would you kindly allow us to proceed in the matter of my own country? But Mr. Payne, I've already made a ruling in this case. Call it nostalgia if you will, but I'm mere eager to give it a try. Previous engagement, you see. A class today with the missus. Your Majesty, I agree we should have a whack at it. So that makes 2 votes. Sounds amusing. A score of years have passed since we last saw a defense attorney in this court. How long has it been? A score of years? That doesn't sound as in 20 years? What's the deal with this country? That does not sound too good. Mr. Payne, I want that barbed-headed brought to me on a stick. As you wish, Your Benevolence. I, Chief Prosecutor Payne, will see to it myself. He was in the first game, wasn't he? Oh, well, very well, Mr. Payne. If that's what you and Her Benevolence want, I'll acquiesce. Aloud. As for the defense, I hope you are prepared for every eventuality. Every eventuality? What is he talking about? For penalties, I think. There. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Everything that may have. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Payne. And sorry for not remembering you earlier. Yeah, here it is. That's Chief Prosecutor, or the Incredible Payne, as I also know in this country. Don't press your luck, buddy. And you'll see soon why that is. He must have earned a big reputation since Wright last saw him. And you're forced to capitulate to me. Capitulate to me before the very court of law. Hehehe. Why is he so strangely confident? Maybe he's won multiple cases in this court of guilty verdicts. And not only that, but what's with the gallery? Just you watch. The defense attorney will try and twist the truth. You better twist the truth. What do you mean? Crush the defense of it. Way more than the lawyer hate than back home. Order. Now, if you would please give your opening argument once again, Mr. Payne. Certainly, Your Majesty. The accused is charged with 2 crimes, larceny and murder. Larceny, is that like thieving? Oh, stealing. Yesterday, the founder's orb was stolen. Yep, stealing. His orb was stolen from the treasure room of Temple. In addition to the theft, two other things were discovered in the treasure room. The dead body of Mr. Pat Rowe, Temple security guard, and the empty treasure box that housed the orb, which Mr. Rowe was in charge of guarding. So, I believe that Mr. Rowe was murdered by the thief who stole the treasure. And you think that thief is... Alibi. And kill a guard armed with a gun. What a terrifyingly bold act. He believes that. It couldn't be more, Your Majesty. He allowed me to submit an evidence. The victim's autopsy report. At least we're getting some evidence, not just going in blind. Reporting crime photo. Raw's autopsy report added to the court record. And there's my attorney badge. Plus, crime photo added to the court record. And a crime photo. It has been a long time since we had the evidence presented in court as well. It's kind of refreshing, actually. What's this? Method for saving, I think. Let's see for backtracking. We may rely on the power of the seances, but our police still carry on investigations. Thus, any proof I provide is indisputable. Any proof, I better find some contradictions in the... Oh, really? We'll see about that. Forgive me if I don't just take your word for it. I can check the evidence out myself, looking at them in the court record, right here. Song of Ceremony, founders during including this translation. Details. Song of Ceremony. When dragon and tiger battle, the founder offers divine protection. Butterfly embraces the Mitama. The favor of the orb is bestowed. At time of death this afternoon, his head shows signs of being hit with a blunt object. Her death April 23rd, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Cause of death, cerebral concussion from a head injury. And the photo. So we got the song ceremony, Raw's autopsy report, and the crime photo. Temple's treasure room. The body was discovered at the base of the stairs to the altar. It looks like he was hit with an object of some kind. I forgot about the profiles. Ali Gert, age 9, defendant. Gaspin Payne, and the victim, age 32, was killed in the victim. The guarded the treasure room treasure and was killed by the thief who stole it. We'll see just how thorough you and your police were, Mr. Payne. It's a deplorable crime. The audacity of stealing the secret treasure of Her Holiness, our founding mother. It's a crime that strikes in the heart of our nation. Exactly, Your Majesty. You mustn't let the culprit get away with these heinous deeds. I mean, such deeds are treason against the crown. Is this treasure really such a valuable object? How could you even ask such a thing? Careful, Wright. Of course it is. When sealed within the treasure is the very soul of the Mitama, of the Holy Mother. Her soul is sealed within the treasure? I think I'll take that with a grain of salt. But keep a note of it for later. You don't believe it, do you? No, he didn't say that. Of course I believe it. Something tells me I'd better play along. For now. This kind of irrelevance is exactly why I dislike defense attorneys so much. Your Honor, or Your Majesty. Let's call him Your Majesty this time. He's calling you. What is it now? Let's just say the treasure. This treasure, I've never seen it, so it's a little hard for me to imagine. It's an orb. Can I see a photo of it or something? Seriously, of all the outlandish requests, your defense attorneys are truly beyond pale. cut him some slack. It's his first trial outside his domain, and he's in a different country of all places. He's been getting awfully angry with me. And are those veins popping out of his... Yeah, better not ask any more stupid questions. It's forbidden for anyone outside of the royal family to view the treasure itself. They say that anyone without the proper spiritual power will be blinded instantly. Blinded? Ouch. That is why the average person has never seen the treasure. Wait. So if anyone sees it, they go blind. They'll be blinded. But no one's actually seen this thing before? I guess there are national treasures that are off limits to the public back home too. That makes sense. From the benevolent, shamelessly informed defense, let me share the newspaper article. It includes photos taken about 8 years ago when the treasure was unearthed. 8 years. There are only public photos of the outer box in existence. Public photos out of... What's more, the treasure box only leaves the temple's treasure room but once a year for a special New Year's rite that takes place at the palace. Therefore, this treasure box has only ever been seen by a handful of people. Treasure box, evidence number 3, added to the courtroom. Forced open in its contents stolen. The average person can only see in this newspaper article. That'll come in handy later. I hear there's been a string of thefts lately of historical artifacts from the temple. Like your majesty, inexcusable thievery of precious national treasure for personal gain. And the culprit is the accused. So he used his position as a monk in training to get his hands on the treasures at it. Hold it. The family is by no means wealthy. To help with the family's fiancé, he was a tour guide in addition to his ascetic training. Wait a minute. It's an outline of the case, Mr. Payne. What do we do now then? No more questions from the defense, I presume? Wait, what? No, I do have questions! Seriously? Better choose carefully, Wright. Even more, but you just asked a bunch. Better ask him better be relevant to the case. Well, make it snappy. My class starts in just a few short minutes. What? He's still planning on going to that thing? Apparently he is. People's time is money, dude. Better make the question accurate. There's still a lot I don't know about the case. I should ask now when I have the chance. Let's see. What else do I need to know more about? The crime scene. The weapon. I know the crime scene, the motive. Weapon. Yeah, let's ask about the weapon. First, let me save my data. Options. No, I know what those are. So, save here. In case anything happens. They didn't say anything what the weapon was. No, I didn't. Dupes. I know where that is. I don't have to retake this, guys. No, actually, this might come in handy. Where did the crime take place? What? As I already stated, it was in the treasury room of the temple. That's right. And a penalty. Pay attention. That'll be... Like my brain power. Yeah, I got the weapon. It was a weapon. Right, yes, this is... No matter where I go in the world, it's also always the same. Okay, let's focus. The magistrate. Try again. Let's see. What else do I need? I know the crime scene. No, weapon. The weapon. What was the weapon used? The said it was a blunt object, Mr. Payne. What was the murder weapon? The murder weapon was the treasure box itself. Wow. Okay, how does that work? That explains the blood. Blood in the treasure box. Left the scene had a large blood stain on it, so used the treasure box itself. They were for principally using the secret treasure box for murder. Ouch. Here's the room. Garrett stairs, treasure room, he goes in. The accused came to the treasure room with the express purpose of stealing the treasure. Then they assume that's how he climbed the altar stairs and snatched the box ready to obscure the treasure scene. But then the guard comes in. He was discovered Mr. Roll. Come to the court in the room of his rounds. After walloping Mr. Roll on the head with the treasure box, the accused forced the blooded housing open, and made off with the treasure inside. Treasure box added, updated on the court record. After hitting it with updated, but the defendant is just a little boy. I hardly think he would be able to hit the victim, a grown man, on the head. Or would he? Very good point, Mr. Wright. However, but I'm afraid that won't help you. At the time of the crime, the cursor was on the stairs leading up to updating the story, leading up to the altar. He was at the elevator position with more than make up for the difference in stature. That makes sense. Ouch! I guess that makes sense. I already know the motive. Ha ha ha. Stop laughing, please. And your reasoning is flawless. Magistrate. Again, argument. Hats off to you, Chief Prosecutor. Your title is obviously well earned. The accused's guilt is certainly concluded. No, wait. Unless there is anything else, I need to announce my verdict. No, I haven't completed cross-examination yet. In that case, I finally said, no! 1 moment, Your Majesty. One more question. Don't you think you're rushing the verdict just a little bit? He hasn't made a cross-examination yet. What about the witness's testimony? I plan to attend to it. Yeah. Aha! I'm late. I'm late. Can we extend the trial by something? I'm done by myself fast. He's still stuck on that? We haven't heard the defense's side of the story yet. Yeah! The defense asserts its rights to cross-examine the defendant. Is that even allowed here? I don't think that's allowed. Awkward. Huh? Something's wrong. Did I say something stupid? Apparently they cross-examine the defendant? What do you mean by that? They don't know what that means? What do you mean, what do I mean? It means listen to their side of the story. I think I have some dim recollection of the process, but I can't quite recall. A little wonder, a so-called defendant hasn't been questioned in over 20 years. Seriously? 20 years and you don't never listen to the defendant's side of the story? That's just dumb. Should I even be surprised anymore? Not particularly. Anyway, I demand that we let the defendant or the accused tell his side of the story. Yeah, how about it, Jeff? That really necessary, and might find something. Of course, necessary, Your Majesty. You might find something wrong with the testimony. What harm could it do? I say we allow the boy to speak, Your Majesty, though I doubt he'll have anything of relevance to say. I hate that laugh. How kind of you, Your Royal Painness. Okay, well, as long as it's okay with you, Mr. Payne. I'm already hopelessly late for my class anyway. In that case, the prosecution calls the accused back to the witness stand. Before we do, I'd better call my wife and apologize for missing the class. Seriously? Any objections? Go for it, Your Majesty. No objections to that. So, let's hear it. Accused, state your name and occupation again, if you would. Alibi Ugade. I'm a monk in training to be a monk, and I'm a tour guide too. Why me? Now, where were we? Cross-examining the defendant, Your Majesty? Right. Let's do that then. At the defense attorney's insistence, I might add, he sounds a little dispirited. The way must have given him peace of mind. No doubt, and you're single. Defense has better get to it, and make it quick if you please. This might take a while, so brace yourself, the defense. Mr. Wright, I didn't know you were a lawyer. Just tell him your story. I am, and I'm here to defend you, Alibi. So just tell your story, don't worry. All you have to do is tell the truth and you'll be alright. You tricked me. What? What do you mean tricked you? I knew you were a lawyer. I wouldn't have given you that tour. At the Magatama I gave you yesterday. What? Yesterday? Oliver, what's going on? What's gotten into you, dude? What's your problem? Don't talk to me. You disgust me. What's so bad about defense attorneys? What did they do wrong? Now even Oliver's against me? How is it supposed to help if you won't talk? Why? This is bad. This must be a new experience, It right. Being loathed by a client. Nah, it's been happened before. Not exactly the first, but not the last. Now then, he never asked if he was an attorney, so he never brought it up. He's able to quote your testimony. The incident occurred around noon, during the break between morning and afternoon dance or devotion. She's got an alibi. I want you to tell the court what you were doing around that time. Alright, at least listen to the prosecutor. Witness testimony. Let's hear it. The accused's account. I didn't kill Mr. Wright. I didn't steal the treasure. We know that's true, but where were you? I'm not allowed to go anywhere near the treasure room. I've never even seen that treasure box with the green Carnegie butterfly on it. Carnegie butterfly, wait a minute. When the incident happened, I was in the hallway planning out my tour route. That's all there is to his testimony, okay? Were you well acquainted with the victim? Yes. He used to chat with me whenever we ran into each other in the temple. His one was a monk in training when he was a kid too, you know. I bet Ivy looked up to him.